So you just hit 10 lakhs rupees in your investment account. Congratulations. You check your portfolio, you see that beautiful 10 lakh rupees number, and you think to yourself, nice, I'm 10% of the way to my goal of 1 crore rupees. Just 9 more times and I'm done. Except you're not 10% of the way there. You're actually about 35 to 40% of the way there. In terms of time, you're nearly halfway to 1 crore rupees. And if that doesn't make sense to you right now, by the end of this video, it's going to completely change how you think about building wealth in India. My name is Rohan and I spend way too much time thinking about why most people dramatically underestimate how powerful compound interest actually is. If you're someone who's been diligently saving, maybe you've accumulated a few lakhs and you're wondering when you'll actually hit your financial goals, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. Because today I'm going to show you the most counterintuitive concept in personal finance. And once you understand this, you'll realize that the hardest part of building wealth is already behind you. Let's start with what everyone assumes. You have 10 lakh rupees saved up. Your goal is 1 crore rupees. Simple math says 10 lakh rupees is 10% of 1 crore rupees. So you're 10% done. You need to save another 90 lakh rupees. If it took you 5 years to save the first 10 lakh rupees, it will take you 45 more years to save 90 lakh rupees, right? Wrong. So wrong. If you continue at the same pace and your investments keep growing, you'll hit 1 crore rupees in maybe 10 to 12 more years, not 45. That's the power of compound interest, and it's the reason why wealth builds exponentially, not linearly. But here's what makes this even more interesting. Let me blow your mind with some actual data from the Indian market. Let's say you started investing 10,000 rupees per month in a Nifty 50 index fund in January 2016. By February 2026, you know how much you would have? You would have invested 12 lakhs rupees of your own money over 10 years. But your portfolio? It would be worth approximately 23 to 24 lakh rupees. That's a gain of 11 to 12 lakh rupees just from market returns. Now here's where it gets crazy. If you continue the same 10,000 rupees monthly SIP for another 10 years, from 2026 to 2036, how much do you think you'll have? You might think, well, I had 24 lakh rupees after 10 years, so maybe 48 lakh rupees after 20 years. No. Assuming the same 12% CAGR that Indian equity has historically delivered, you'd have approximately 1.15 crore rupees. Wait, what? How did 24 lakh rupees become 1.15 crore rupees in just 10 more years with the same monthly investment? This is the part nobody tells you. Your first 10 lakh rupees does more work than all your savings combined, because compound interest doesn't care about your effort, it cares about time and money in the market. Let me break this down with actual numbers so you can see what's happening under the hood. Let's take 3 people. All 3 want to reach 1 crore rupees. All 3 can invest 15,000 rupees per month. The only difference is when they start. Person A starts at age 25, invests 15,000 rupees per month, assuming 12% annual returns, historical Nifty 50 average, reaches 10 lakh rupees in about 4 years and 2 months, reaches 50 lakh rupees in about 12 years and 4 months, reaches 1 crore rupees in about 17 years and 3 months by age 42. Total money invested 31 lakh rupees, market gains 69 lakh rupees. Person B starts at age 35, same 15,000 rupees per month, same 12% returns, reaches 10 lakh rupees in about 4 years and 2 months by age 39, reaches 1 crore rupees in about 17 years and 3 months by age 52. Total money invested 31 lakh rupees, market gains 69 lakh rupees. Person C starts at age 45, same investment, same returns, reaches 10 lakh rupees by age 49, reaches 1 crore rupees by age 62. But here's the problem, they wanted to retire at 60. Now you might be thinking, Rohan, all 3 took the same time to reach 1 crore rupees, so what's the big deal? Here's the big deal. Person A is a crorepati at 42, person B at 52, person C at 62. Person A's 1 crore rupees then continues compounding for another 18 years until they are 60. By then, they have approximately 7.2 crore rupees, assuming they don't add another single rupee after 42. Person B's 1 crore rupees at 52 grows to 2.48 crore rupees by 60. Person C just hit 1 crore rupees and they are already past retirement age. Same monthly investment, wildly different outcomes. The only difference, starting age. But let me show you something even more fascinating about that journey from 10 lakh rupees to 1 crore rupees. Year 1 to 5, you reach 10 lakh rupees, assuming 12% returns, 15,000 rupees SIP. Year 5 to 8, you reach 20 lakh rupees. 3 years for the next 10 lakh rupees. Year 8 to 10, you reach 30 lakh rupees. 2 years for the next 10 lakh rupees. Year 10 to 12, you reach 40 lakh rupees, 2 years. Year 13 to 13, you reach 50 lakh rupees, 1 year. Year 13 to 15, you reach 70 lakh rupees, 2 years for 20 lakh rupees. Year 15 to 17, you reach 1 crore rupees, 2 years for 30 lakh rupees. Look at that progression. You reached your first 10 lakh rupees in 5 years, but your last 30 lakh rupees, that took just 2 years. This is why I said 10 lakh rupees means you're nearly halfway to 1 crore rupees in terms of time, not in terms of the number, but in terms of how long it takes. The first 10 lakh rupees took 5 years, the remaining 90 lakh rupees took 12 years. So 10 lakh rupees equals approximately 30% of your journey timeline. This is the exponential nature of wealth that nobody explains properly. Okay, so now you understand the math. But here's what makes the first 10 lakhs rupees psychologically brutal and why most people quit before they experience the magic. Reason number 1. Your contribution feels massive, the market gains feel tiny. When you're starting out, let's say you invest 10,000 rupees per month. After 1 year, you've put in 1,20,000 rupees. If the market gave you 12% returns, you earned maybe 7,000 to 8,000 rupees. 8,000 rupees feels like nothing compared to the 1,20,000 rupees you personally contributed. It feels like you're doing all the work and the market is barely helping. But fast forward 10 years, you have 23 lakhs rupees. You're still investing 10,000 rupees per month. But now in a good year, the market gives you 2,50,000 to 3 lakhs rupees in gains. That's equal to 25 to 30 months of your SIP in just 1 year. The market is now doing more work than you are. By year 15, the market might give you 7 to 8 lakhs rupees in a single good year. That's nearly as much as it took you 5 years to save initially. But you never get to see this magic if you quit in year 2 or 3 because investing is too slow. Reason number 2, the temptation to withdraw. This is huge. When you have 2 lakhs rupees in your account, withdrawing 50,000 rupees for that international trip or that new phone feels okay. It's just 50,000 rupees. But here's what you actually lost. You didn't lose 50,000 rupees. You lost what 50,000 rupees would become in 15 years. At 12% CAGR, that's 2,74,000 rupees. That 50,000 rupees withdrawal actually cost you 2,74,000 rupees of future wealth. According to a 2025 AMFI report, approximately 42% of Indian SIP investors discontinue their investments within the first 3 years. The top reasons: needed money for emergency, market was falling, or returns were disappointing. These people stopped right before the exponential curve kicked in. Reason number 3, the comparison trap. When you have 5 lakhs rupees saved and your friend bought a car for 8 lakhs rupees, you feel behind. When you have 10 lakhs rupees invested and your colleague bought a flat with a 25-year loan they'll be paying off until they're 60, but nobody talks about that, you feel like you're doing something wrong. But here's what's actually happening. You're planting trees, they are buying furniture. In 15 years, your 10 lakhs rupees will be 50 plus lakhs rupees. Their car will be worth 80,000 rupees if they're lucky. Their flat? Sure, it might appreciate, but they'll have paid 22 lakhs rupees in interest on a 40 lakhs rupees loan by then. You'll be financially free. They'll still be EMI slaves. Reason number 4, it requires genuine sacrifice. Look, let's be honest. Investing 15,000 rupees per month when you're earning 50,000 to 60,000 rupees is hard. That's 25 to 30% of your income. You're saying no to weekend trips. You're saying no to eating out every week. You're saying no to upgrading your phone every 2 years. It sucks at the moment. But here's what most people don't realize. The sacrifice is temporary, but the compounding is permanent. You need to sacrifice for 5 to 7 years. Then compound interest takes over. Then money starts working harder than you do. Then you can actually relax a bit. But if you never make those initial sacrifices, you'll be sacrificing your entire life. You'll be working until you're 65 because you never gave compound interest time to do its thing. So what actually changes when you cross 10 lakhs rupees, and why is it such a critical milestone psychologically? Shift number 1, you start believing. Before 10 lakhs rupees, wealth feels theoretical. 1 crore rupees is a number you see in movies or read about in business newspapers. It doesn't feel real. But once you have 10 lakhs rupees and you do the math, you realize 1 crore rupees is actually achievable in your lifetime. Not in 50 years, but in 12 to 15 years. Suddenly it's real. I've seen this transformation dozens of times. People who cross 10 lakhs rupees in investments become different investors. They become more consistent. They increase their SIPs. They stop panicking during market crashes. Because they've seen their 10 lakhs rupees drop to 8 lakhs rupees during a correction and then bounce back to 12 lakhs rupees. They've experienced volatility and survived. They've built mental resilience. Shift number 2. Your goals become more ambitious. When you're at 2 lakhs rupees, your goal is 10 lakhs rupees. When you hit 10 lakhs rupees, suddenly your goal becomes 50 lakhs rupees or 1 crore rupees. When you hit 1 crore rupees, you start thinking about 5 crore rupees. This isn't greed, this is understanding what's possible. Once you see the exponential curve working for you, you realize the ceiling is much higher than you thought. A 2024 survey by Zerodha found that investors who had been investing for 7+ years had an average portfolio size 4.3 times larger than investors who had been investing for just 3 years, even when controlling for income levels. It wasn't just time, it was the behavioral change that came from seeing compounding work. Shift number 3. You become immune to lifestyle inflation. Here's an interesting pattern I've noticed. People who never cross 10 lakhs rupees in investments tend to spend every raise they get. They earn 50,000 rupees, they spend 48,000 rupees. They earn 1 lakh rupees, they spend 95,000 rupees. But people who cross 10 lakhs rupees in investments, they've developed the muscle of delayed gratification. When they get a 20,000 rupees raise, they route 15,000 rupees to investments and spend 5,000 rupees because they've seen what invested money becomes. They've experienced the dopamine hit of watching their net worth grow by 50,000 rupees in a single month because of market returns. That's more exciting than buying a new gadget. Alright, so how do you actually get to 10 lakhs rupees, and more importantly, how do you not quit before you get there? Step 1. Calculate your 10 lakhs rupees timeline. Be realistic about this. If you can invest 10,000 rupees per month at 12% returns, you'll hit 10 lakhs rupees in about 5.5 years. If you can do 15,000 rupees per month, it'll take about 4 years. If you can only do 5,000 rupees per month, it'll take about 9 years. Whatever your timeline is, accept it. Don't compare it to others. Don't feel bad about it. Just commit to it. The worst thing you can do is not start because you feel like your contribution is too small. According to AMFI data from January 2026, the average SIP size in India is Rs 3,850. That's it. Most people are investing less than 4,000 rupees per month, but they're investing consistently, and in 10 to 15 years, they'll be crore-patis. Step 2. Automate everything. Set up an auto debit SIP on the 1st or 5th of every month. Do not rely on manual transfers. You will forget, you will procrastinate, you will spend that money on something else. Automation removes willpower from the equation. The money leaves your account before you can spend it. Step 3. Never stop the SIP. Markets will crash. They always do. In February 2026, we are seeing volatility because of global factors. There will be more corrections, more crashes, more reasons to stop. Here's the data you need to remember. From January 2008, before the global financial crisis, to January 2024, the Nifty 50 gave approximately 11.5% CAGR. That includes the 2008 crash, the 2011 European crisis, the 2016 demonetization, the 2020 COVID crash, and multiple corrections. If you had stopped during any of those crises, you would have destroyed your returns. But if you kept going, you'd be sitting on significant wealth right now. Step 4. Increase your SIP by 10% every year. This is the secret weapon that nobody uses. Don't keep your SIP stagnant at 10,000 rupees for 10 years. Every year when you get a raise, increase your SIP by 10%. Year 1, 10,000 rupees per month. Year 2, 11,000 rupees per month. Year 3, 12,130 rupees. Year 4, 13,310 rupees. And so on. If you do this, you won't hit 10 lakhs rupees in 5.5 years. You'll hit it in about 4 years. You won't hit 1 crore rupees in 17 years. You'll hit it in about 12 to 13 years. This is called Step Up SIP, and it's available in most mutual fund platforms now. Use it. Step 5. Celebrate milestones, then keep going. When you hit 1 lakh rupees, acknowledge it. When you hit 5 lakhs rupees, celebrate. When you hit 10 lakhs rupees, treat yourself to something nice. but then get back to the plan. Don't withdraw, don't stop, don't get complacent. Because here's the thing, 10 lakhs rupees is not the destination, it's the launching pad. It's where your wealth finally has enough mass to start pulling more wealth towards itself through compound interest. Stopping at 10 lakhs rupees is like launching a rocket to 10,000 feet and then shutting off the engines. You were so close to escaping gravity and reaching orbit, but you quit right before the magic happened. Look, I get it. Reaching 10 lakhs rupees feels impossible when you're staring at a balance of 35,000 rupees. I understand. The math seems so far away. But here's what I want you to remember from this video. The first 10 lakhs rupees is not 10% of the journey. It's 30 to 40% of the journey. It's the hardest part. It's the part where you're doing all the work and compound interest is barely helping. But once you cross that threshold, the game changes. The exponential curve kicks in. Money starts making money. Your portfolio starts growing faster than your contributions. The average Indian household has 1,80,000 rupees in savings, according to a 2025 RBI report. If you can get to 10 lakhs rupees in investments, not savings, not FDs, but actual market-linked investments, you're in the top 5 to 7% of Indian households. And you're not there because you're lucky or because you earn a fortune. You're there because you understood something most people don't. Time beats timing. Consistency beats perfection. Patience beats panic. Can you reach 10 lakhs rupees? Absolutely. Will it be easy? No. Will it require sacrifice? Yes. Will it be worth it? 100% yes. Because that 10 lakhs rupees isn't just money. It's proof that you can delay gratification. It's proof that you can resist lifestyle inflation. It's proof that you're willing to do what most people won't so you can live like most people can't. So here's my challenge to you. Start today. Even if it's 2,000 rupees per month, even if it's 5,000 rupees, just start. Set up that SIP, automate it, and commit to not stopping for 5 years minimum. I promise you, when you look back 5 years from now, you won't regret the sacrifices. You'll only regret not starting sooner. If this video changed how you think about wealth building, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment letting me know. How much are you currently investing per month? And what's your target for your first 10 lakhs rupees? Let's build wealth together. I'll see